All right, folks, here I go again with another beautiful 2013 Dodge Charger police pursuit vehicle. Original navy blue metallic from factory. The paint does look very shiny and very sharp. The paint does have some minor scratches, and he does have about 4 door dings. Aside from that, folks, oh, by the way, vehicle also does have some scuff marks on the front and rear bumper, but nothing big or major to worry about. Vehicle has been fully serviced, detailed, and she is turnkey ready to go anywhere across the states. She is in immaculate running condition and shape, folks, as I already have gone through the whole vehicle myself. Great looking car, blue by day, black by night. Window tint from the department that appears to be some type of a medium shade. It's very see-through. Nice color combo, not too dark yet not too light. Vehicle does have 3 holes on the body, 2 on the roof and 1 in the trunk lid where those actual antennas are. When the vehicle first arrived to me, it did have the 3/4 inch holes, and I managed to put the antennas back on there to give the vehicle that legitimate look. No mechanical repairs are needed on this vehicle, as I already done everything to her, folks. On the rear bumper, you're gonna be able to see that we do have a scratch on the bottom portion of the rear bumper. That came with the car, folks. What you see is what you're gonna get. Scratch on the rear bumper, okay? Unit number 101315. This was a state trooper take-home vehicle, so whoever officer was assigned to this vehicle did an amazing job staying on top of it. Upon arrival, the vehicle did needed tires, so I went ahead and got you a good set of new takeoffs. 245 55 18s is what I put on this one. All 4 steel wheels were cleaned out, degreased, and they are nice gloss black. They did not need reconditioning. So the tires, 245 55 18s. Vehicle does have 1 working LED spotlight that came with the car, and it's gonna stay with the car. Folks, in the front, I did replace the headlights. They were yellowish, oxidated, and they had some chips on them from road hazard, from being on the highway. Also, as you can see on the front bumper, you can see some scuff marks right here. This did not come off. Okay, once again, those did not come off, but the front bumper has the little scuff marks. All right, folks, if you don't like what you see here, if that bothers you, please let me know. We can go ahead and have that painted here. Or if you're one of those customers that really, that's not gonna bother you because you're gonna be on the road anyway, and if you put another scratch on it or another scuff mark, it's not gonna hurt you, we can leave it alone, okay? Aside from that, folks, you got yourself a great running vehicle. And once again, I've set you up for success on another great looking running vehicle here, folks. All right, let's go inside here real quick here. I know the clock is ticking, so we got to make it count. Here you go, folks. I do have a nice interior in this one. Carpet floors, matching rear seat with all seat belts and buckles in place. Rear door locks are fully functional from inside and out of the car, so we did not need to do the door lock kit installation on this one, folks. All 4 door panels are nice in this vehicle. Nice new set of aftermarket all-weather plastic floor mats. I took out the factory floor mats, put them in the trunk for you. These are very nice. They have been working out really good for me, so it's a perfect fit. That's what you get. What you see is what you're gonna get, folks. Steering wheel, nice texture on the steering wheel. Everything does work, okay? Hunk does work. Driver's side seat is in perfect condition. Passenger side seat, it looks like nobody ever sat there, so we left that seat alone. OEM center console. It does have a working cigarette lighter, auxiliary connection inside the glove box right there. One key came with the vehicle, which is right there. One key came with the vehicle, folks. All right, just so you guys know, let's go ahead and fire her up. All pressure lights are up. As you guys can see, the vehicle does have 112, but I'm gonna run that up to 113 plus because I am driving the car around. Vehicle does have 1668 auto hours. That's about it. Stereo does work, folks. Stereo does work. I'm trying to clean this up here for you guys, but sunlight is not working. There you go. YouTube, I do not own the rights to the song. YouTube, I do not own the rights to the song. So yes, everything does work, folks. I do have a red LED, white LED, LED spotlight does work. Let's go to the trunk. Working cruise control, honk does work. There you go. Want to make sure that you guys know that the honk works, okay? And I think I got a neighbor coming in, so I may have to back up. Folks, this is the spare tire. It does have a full spare tire and floor jack. Original carpet floor mats that came here, they're in here. This is it, folks. What you see is what you're gonna get. All right. It is my neighbor, so let me back up so that I'm not in his way. I think it is my neighbor. You know me, I'm always on the way. Yep, Mario does it again. Folks, the paint looks very, very nice in this vehicle. It does have scratches, by the way. I'm sorry, it does have scratches. Okay, I think I said that earlier today, but I gotta say it again. All right, folks, I gotta step away here. This is gonna be a 5.7 rear-wheel drive HEMI engine. Very quiet. Vehicle has been fully serviced, so she doesn't need any repairs whatsoever, as I already done everything to it. I am going with the natural look, but folks, don't worry, I'm gonna spray a little bit of that little shine that I always put on my engine. But for now, you can see her, you get to see her like this, starting right to left. I do have a new air filter. Well, how are you, man? We got 520 full synthetic oil service that was done to it. Transmission was serviced, and we did use ATF plus 4 Mopar. I almost said motorcraft. Mopar transmission fluid and filter kit. Okay. Vehicle does have a brand new cabin filter as well. Cabin filter was done. 16 new irradiance spark plugs, folks. 16 new irradiance spark plugs on this one. New set of takeoff tires all around. Brakes, folks, brakes were good all around, so I didn't have to replace them. It looks like they were replaced by the department before the vehicle was decommissioned. Super cold air conditioner. No funny noises of any kind. Very smooth. Drive belt was in good shape, so that did not need to be replaced, folks. And if I do forget something, I will mention it on my description. All right. And I will do a better job on the engine bay in a minute. I just wanted to get the video rolling here. New headlights. These are original OEM, folks. okay, along with light bulbs were also replaced. The ambers were replaced, and for the headlights I did went with the Sylvania Silver Star headlights. Those are about $60 for the pair at AutoZone or O'Reilly, so it's a little bit brighter, not a lot of yellowish when you're driving at night, which is super cool. All right, folks, this is it. One last final look at this beautiful 2013 Dodge Charger 5.7 rear-wheel drive, former State Trooper take-home car, not beat up, with 113,000 miles and only 1668 idle hours. Folks, I do apologize if I got a little bit off track there with my neighbors coming in. I always do. I'm so concerned about them that I lose track of what I'm doing and I start making bloopers. Alright, folks, if you like what you see, please do not hesitate to give me a call. You can call me, you can text me. Let's see if we can come up to with some type of deal on this vehicle. Alright, this is the Crime Victoria guy signing off, also known as SoCal Police Cruisers. You guys have a blessed week out there. Alright, please take care, and I see you guys around. God bless.